Your StormTracker Team forecast with Meteorologist Adam Olivier.
Well, we got a lot to talk about in the forecast, and what I'm going to start with is basically the next 24 hours, because just within there we have a lot going on. Beyond that, it's going to turn really cold here in the forecast. But let's start out with tonight. If you're going to be headed out, looking at a lot of humidity around the area as warm air surges back across the region. That leads to an above average warm Sunday. In fact, some of us could come very close to hitting 80 degrees. Tomorrow evening, though, we have a severe threat for the area, so of course we're going to keep a very close watch on that. Now, the good news is right now, if you have any plans for this Saturday night, no problems. We're looking at some quiet weather here in the capital city. You go down to the coast, right into Lafourche, Jefferson, Plaquemine, St. Bernard parishes. We're getting a little bit of some light rain. We may see a few showers sneak up to the north here through the overnight, but I'm not overly concerned with that. You can see this one little band here scraping the coastal areas north of Port Fouchon, headed over towards Port Sulphur there, but again, no major concerns out there for us. As we head into the overnight, though, and waking up tomorrow morning, these temperatures will actually be rising. So while this shows a lot of us in the mid-50s, in fact, by about 6 a.m. tomorrow, you'll likely be closer to the 60-degree mark unless you're in Mississippi, where you'll generally be getting into the 50s there. An isolated sprinkle there to start off the day, but overall, no major problems there to start Sunday. As the day goes on, that's where we pick up that severe threat. Now, really, we'll be fine through 2, 3, 4 o'clock here. We could see some passing rain, maybe a rumble of thunder. But there you go, 6 to 8 p.m. It's going to be very stormy around here as a line works its way on through. So let's track that for you here, show you what future track shows. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning, just some showers. Maybe a pocket of heavier rain and a rumble of thunder. Bigger storms start to develop out to our west over towards Lake Charles. That is going to take its time to get here. By 3 p.m., we're still watching that line here in western Louisiana by Toledo Bend. Now, that's going to get into Lafayette by about 6, 7 o'clock, and then finally here into the capital city, according to this, around 8 p.m. Now, this line is going to be fairly strong, and we could see some severe weather with it, but that's going to push off to the east, and by midnight, we are done with any severe threat here. So where I'm thinking the greatest risk of severe weather will be up to our north between Alexandria, Monroe, and Jackson, but the possibilities extend down our way for mainly some strong wind gusts along that line, but we can't rule out a tornado. Not concerned as much with flooding or large hail, but that is still a potential if we get some of those heavier downpours. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. So once we get through that severe threat tomorrow, 20s, very cold air for morning lows there through the middle part of the week. That means protect those pipes and plants. Reggie?